Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a warm welcome. Yesterday, Sant Tulsi Das ji made a mention. Somebody must have asked him, on what basis are you writing? From where did you get the knowledge? So he said, Munina Pratama Hari Kirati Gai. There are so many sages who have sung the glories of Bhagavan. Hari Kirati. Tehi mana chalata. Tehi maga chalata meaning what? Maga marga. In that path I will go. I will trek that path. Sugama Mohibhai. I will trek comfortably, meaning I will be able to gain the knowledge from them, and then with simple words, I will also write Bhagavan's glory. Then somebody might ask, when they have already written, why do you want to write? What can I do? I love Bhagavan so much. I cannot stop myself. His glories are so much. It has overwhelmed me and my life itself. Therefore, I cannot resist but talk about him. Therefore, I will write about him. Ati aparaje saritabara, with the wide river. The Nripa, here Nripa also means all these sages and saints, he calls them as Rupa. John Rupa, Setu Karai, the kings of the literature about Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji have already set a bridge for me to pass, which even an ant can, Atisulabha, can go very comfortably. Binu Shrama, without any Shrama, they can reach. Parahijahi. Therefore, with that, I will walk. And we also saw the first line of the 14th Chaupai. Yehi prakara bala manahi dekhai. Now, this is how I see my mind being empowered. Knowing very well all the limitations, all the inefficiencies, all the lack of vocabulary, not being a good poet, knowing all that, I empower myself with all that has happened earlier, all that has been written earlier by the great kings of literature, the sages and saints. Karihahu Raghupati Katha Suhai. Now, with that empowerment, I will now write Bhagavan's Kathai. With this, the topic ends, and now he continues. Though Tulsidas says, now Hari Raghupati Katha Suhai. Now I will start the Katha of Raghupati. But you know what? He is so overwhelmed. He says, I will start, but then he forgets. Probably he must have forgotten, oh, so many people I have left. I have to take their blessings also. Why so much of blessings is required? Because to write about Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji's Katha, so much of strength is required. So much of grace is required. And blessings of all the Santa Mahatmas are required. It is not so easy. Ramakatha, even I know, I will also write on Ramakatha. Because hundreds of people have written. Thousands of people have written. Why hundreds? But you will find a few of them being very, very popular and very, very energizing, which inspires people. Now, why does he want all this? Because he wants people to be inspired and turn towards Bhagavan. Now, one may wonder, you had told earlier, Swanta Sukhaya Tulsi Raghunatha Gatha. Now, why do you want all this? Again, he says, I know. You will see it in this forthcoming Chaupai. Why he wants it to be known to people also. We will see. We will now read the 14th Chaupai. Vyasa adi kabi pungavanana jin sadara hari sujasa bakhana charana kamal bandautina kere puravahu sakala manorath mere कली के कभी न करहूँ परनामा जिन बरने रघुपति गुण गाना जे प्राकृत कभी परम सयाने भाषा जिन हरि चरित बखाने भय जे अहि जे होई हहि आगे प्रणवउ सब ही कपट सब त्यागे होहु प्रसन्न देहु बरदानु साधु समाज बिनति सनमानु जो प्रबंध बुध नहीं आदरही सो श्रम बादि बाल कबि करही कीरति भनिति भूति भली सोई सुरसरि सम सब कहित होई राम सुखी रति भनिति बदेसा असमंजस असमोहि अंदेसा तुमरी कृपा सुलभ सो मोरे सियनि सुहावनि टाट पटोरे. He says, the empowerment which I have got, that strength which I have got, is not ordinary strength. It did not come, we people also say, I will also do this. And then it is called Arambha Shuraha. There are a lot of people. Arambha Shuraha. They will start anything, but they will never complete it. Why? They are called as SBI attitudes. What is SBI? It is not State Bank of India. SBI means soda bottle inspiration. When you open the soda bottle, the whole thing will come up, and in the same speed, it will go down. Like that, there are people who will start up 123 things. Therefore, it is much required to have a proper clarity before we start anything. So he says, Vyasa adi kavi pungavanana jinasadara hari sujasa bakhana. Vyasa adi kavi. See, earlier he had done namaskara, prostrated, pranams to Valmiki. He also prostrates to Vyasa Maharishi. One may wonder, see, there are Puranas written by Vedavyasji. Vedavyasji has written Vishnu Purana, Bhagavata Purana, but Vyasji has never written Rama Purana. So why Vyasa has to be remembered here? Vyasa Maharishi may not have written Rama Purana, but in all his Puranas, the 18 Puranas which he has written, all of them have got Rama Katha in it. That is very important. Therefore, that has been recognized by Santa Tulsidas, and he says, Vyasa adika vipungavanana jina sadara hari sujasa bakana. They have spoken so much about Hari. Therefore, I do my namaskara to him. Charana kamala bandavu tinakere puravahi sahala manoratha mere. Charana kamala. I fall at the feet of all of such great masters. Who even earlier, Sakala Manoratha Mere, who have inspired me, who have brought so much of joy to me by singing the glory of Bhagavana. He doesn't stop there. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Now see. Kalike. Kalike means what? Those poets who are writing now in this yuga. At that time when he was writing. You can also relate it now. Why? Now see. Kalike. Then Kabhina Karavu. Kalike Kabhina Karavu Pranama. All those poets who are writing now about Sri Ramchandraji, we don't know how many people are inspired by Ramchandraji's Katha, that hundreds and thousands of people are even writing poems, and we know how many, the videos have come out on Ramayana. Ramanand Sagarji had made one of the best Ramayana TV serial. And after that, so many serials have come. After seeing the success of that Ramayana serial, anybody and everybody have started. And then so many versions have come. And today we have so many movies also on Ramayana. Some of them are wrongly taken and then it is in the court also. Right? So many people, Kali, ke kabina karaum paranama, jin barane raghupati gunagrama. He says, I prostrate all those kavis. Now here one more point I have to make a mention. When he says all the kavis, it doesn't mean all the people who write poetry. Very clearly he says, Jina Barane Raghupati Gunagrama. I prostrate to all those existing poets who are writing about Ramakatha. J. Prakrita Kabi Paramasayani. Prakrita Kabi here means those earlier poets who have written Ramayana, Bhasha Jinahari Charita Bakani. They have written in so many bhashas, regional languages. We also have so many, isn't it? We have Ramayana in Marathi. We have Ramayana in Tamil, Kamba Ramayana. In Marathi, Eknathji has written. And then we have in Malayalam, one Adhyatma Ramayana in Malayalam has been written. Vyasa Maharishi also have written Adhyatma Ramayana from the Vedantic outlook. Vyasa Maharishi also has written Adhyatma Ramayana. In Malayalam also there is one Adhyatma Ramayana. And interestingly in Kerala, every year there is one masa, 1 month, which is dedicated for Ramayana. And in that month, everywhere you will find Rama Katha, Rama Homa Havana, Rama Taraka Mantra Homa. And there are so many people who go to temples, sit there and chant Adhyatma Ramayana of Malayalam. Like that, so many people have written, and you will also have a Ramayana in Kannada Bhasha, in Gujarati Bhasha, in Bengal Bhasha, so many Bhashas, and hundreds of Bhashas people have written Ramayana. It is also written in China language, Taiwan it is there, and then Indonesia is very famous for depicting Ramakatha. Like that we have so many places. And Ramakatha in so many regional languages. Bhasha jinahari charita bakhani. Bhaye je ahahi je hoi hahi age. What a beautiful thought. Bhaye je. Bhaye means the one who have already written. Ahahi je. People who are writing now. And then hoi hahi age. People who may write in future about Ramchandraji. All are included. All those who write on Ramchandraji, Pranavamu Sabhi. I offer my pranams to all. Kapata Sabhatyage. Kapata Sabhatyage is what? Very, very important. Now people should understand this attitude clearly. I am doing pranam to everybody, but there is no wrong thinking behind. The worldly life you see everybody. You have to go and do some namaskara. Why others also are doing? Therefore, you can't, your ego also is hurt. What will others think if I don't do pranam? I may not want to do pranam to somebody. But then what to do? Helplessly because others are doing. To keep up their name and prestige, image, they will go and say, Hari Om Swamiji. People come and do. They may not have intentions of doing pranams. He says, no. I do pranam to everybody. Kapata sab tyage. There is no kapata buddhi in me. Genuinely. With all my devotion, love, affection and attitude of surrender, kapat sab tyage, pranavav sabhi, to all I do namaskara. Hohu prasanna dehu baradanu. Somebody might say, okay, if somebody is coming and doing, then they want something. What do you want? Tulsi Dasi, what do you want? Why are you doing pranams to everybody? Tell me what do you want? Hohu prasanna. Please be pleased. Please be pleased and give me varadan. Give me one boon. Now here it is not like the other Rakshasas also who did lot of tapas for years and ages and said, now give me boon. I want to become this, I want to become that, I want to become so powerful, I want to overcome death. So many varas they asked. The Puranas give an innumerable number of katha. Here he says, hoi prasanna, first be pleased and give me vara. What is that vara? Now it's very, very important. Please be attentive. Sadhu samaja bhaniti sanamanu. He says, this Ramayanam which I am writing should be accepted by sadhu samaju. Should be accepted by the saints. In fact, Ramcharitamanas, Sri Madhusudana Saraswati himself had accepted. He said, what can I write about this? Why? It is as good as Vedas, which is beyond all the normal writings. As good as Veda. Therefore, how can I write anything about it? It is so perfect, so wonderful, so amazing. Is what Madhusudana Saraswati ji himself has said. And Tulsi Das says, Sadhu Samaja Bhaniti Sanamanu. Please bless me so that what I write is accepted by Sadhu Purusha. Now here very important point is being noted. Anything what we write and probably launch in our bhasha, launch. Let us suppose somebody writes a very beautiful novel and there is a foreword. Publisher's note will be there, then there is a foreword. By whom? Let us say it has been appreciated and recommended by Narayana Damodara Pillai Kittu. I don't think such a person is there. Narayana Damodara Pillai Kittu has recommended this book. Why will anybody buy such a book? Why? They don't know about this Narayana Damodara Pillai Kittu or the person who is writing the book or the one who is launching the book. Nobody knows anything. So who will buy? When you go to a bookstall, do you buy, oh, so many books, so many people have written, give me all the books? We won't buy. Isn't it? If we want to buy some book, we will go and start looking at everything. You want to check, go to the backside of the book, write what is the thing written there about the book or the person, or you will open the foreword and just check who has written the foreword. Let us say, for example, the foreword is written by Narendra Damodar Das Modi, the Prime Minister of India. Modi ji has written. My God, I must study this. I must read this book. Please build this book. Why? The foreword is written by, recommended by, appreciated by a world-renowned person. The great Prime Minister, successful Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Damodar Das Modi. Think. And then immediately you will find that book will be sold like a hot cake. Now again, we have to bring back this point very clearly. Earlier he said, Swanta Sukhaya Tulsi Raghunatha Gatha. Again now he is expecting all this. The purpose is when that book reaches its fulfillment. And what is that fulfillment? Reading which so many people should get inspired. Their love towards Bhagavan should increase, and thereby let them read and turn towards Bhagavan and turn their back towards worldly things, which is now enticing them, enchanting them, useless things. And thus, for that sake, he wants to write, Sadhu Samaja Bhanati Sanamanu, Jo Prabandha Buddha Nahi Adarahi, So Shramabadi Bala Balakabi Karai. Oh, yappa, what a thought he has given. He says, Jo Prabandha, those compositions, Buddha Nahi Adarahi. Buddha here refers to wise people. And not only that, one extra point I would like to make a mention. In Ramacharita Manas, The word Buddha, of course, includes the wise people, knowledgeable people, well-informed people, learned people, but basically it talks about saints and sages who have gained the knowledge of the Supreme. So Buddha Jana here refers to the saints and sages. Jo Prabandha, that composition, Buddha nahi adarahi. When saints and sages do not recognize such a book, then so shrama bhadi. That shrama will be wasteful. Balakabib karahi. People will say, a childish person has written, useless person has written. He doesn't know what to write and he jumps here and there and no proper substance in that. In fact, you know what happens? When one thought like that goes, it spreads like a wildfire and nobody will even attempt to read. Therefore, Balakabi karahi. They'll say, Balakavi means child poet, one meaning. But here reference is those immatured Kavi. He accepts himself as immature, no doubt. But if the Santa Samaju blesses them, then it will gain popularity, it will become famous, and many people can turn towards Bhagavan. Therefore, I want all of your blessings. And Kirati. Kirati means what? Famous. Bhaniti, poetry. Fame, poetry. Bhuti, Bhuti means prosperity. Bhali soi, those who learn the Ramakatha, they will become famous, they will become a good poet, and they will be Bhuti, they will become prosperous, and they will get lot of strength. Surasari Sama. Surasari means Mata Ganga. Surasari Sama Saba Kaha Hita Hoi. It will be useful for everybody. See, Ganga river just flows. But how many people gain benefit out of Mata Ganga? Hectares of land gets irrigated. And so many people, they gain that beautiful mind of devotion, bhava, by going and taking a snana in Ganga. Surasari Sama Saba Kaha Hita Hoi. It will be useful for everybody. Those who come and read Ramakatha, it will be beneficial. Rama Sukirati Bhaniti Badesa. Rama Kirati, Bhagavan's Kirti, Bhaniti. It is composed Badesa Asamanjasa Asamohi Andesa. Asamanjasa. Here again he makes a small point. It is written Asamanjasa, inaccurately, we may say. Inaccurately. Not that perfect. Asa Mohi Andesa. I know about myself. I know about limitations. But Tumari Kripa, when all of you Santa Purushas, when all of your Kripa, all of your blessings are there with me, Sulabha Soi More, it will become easy for me to write. Therefore, please bless me. Siyani Suhavani Tata Patore. Siyani Suhavani, even Tata means sack. Or you may say some very cheap cloth, you may say. Now we have this, what is this, Kora cloth. Some people bring that something as a ring-like thing. They will fix that cloth in that ring, and then with some silk cloth, they do lot of embroidery. Some leaves, some flower, one peacock, maybe some mountain and one rising sun, etc., etc. When they do that embroidery in that Kora cloth, that same Kora cloth, otherwise it might have been about 40 rupees per meter or so. But the moment they do such beautiful embroidery, the same piece of cloth will now be valued very high, maybe 500 rupees, I don't know, I'm just putting a number across. 500 rupees, why? Because of that beautiful embroidery. Similarly, Ramakatha which I am writing, when all of you bless me, it will be like the embroidery on the Kora cloth, on a sack. Tata here means sack. When there is an embroidery like that, it gains value. Similarly, my writing will gain value. Therefore, please bless me. In and through, he is seeking blessings. And please note, blessings of the elders is extremely important. Extremely important. Blessings of the elders, blessings of sadhu samaja, blessings of saints and sages, blessings of the guru parampara is extremely important for every sadhaka to reach the ultimate goal. Therefore, Tulsidas ji here constantly, consistently, continuously seeks the blessings of all Santa Mahatmas. We will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om